Hello there, and welcome to Corey Loses for a brand new series in Thrawn's Revenge 3.5. We're going to be playing as the New Republic. We haven't played as them in a while. We're going to be starting in Era 7, though, so we'll be in the known galaxy small map as the New Republic and Era 7. So we are all set up for that, and we'll just jump right into it. So this campaign was chosen by the patrons between the CIS and the New Republic. They pretty heavily chose the New Republic, so we'll be doing this now. The Hapans and the Empire of the Hand are coming again when they have some of their new content done for the release, which will be sometime down the line, but there will be a few new things to see from 3.5 here. This is actually a build from just before a pretty major rebuild of some stuff in the files was done. So there's, if you wanted to see all the renamed XML objects, we're a bit early for that, unfortunately. But yeah, so we should be ready to go in a second here. One of the things that I do for these preview playthroughs, though, as you can see coming in here, is for people who are Twitch subs, channel members on YouTube, or patrons on Patreon, they're able to name ships for the playthrough. So you'll be seeing that throughout the campaign. There will be a link in the description with more information on that if you want to get one for yourself. But other than that, it's just a way to thank the people who make it possible for me to have content creation as my full-time job. But with that out of the way, we have all of our happy little admirals and ships and everything. Thank you, Saints, for subscribing. Very appreciated. But we look at the map, there are some happy little Hapans in the middle there. We have, of course, ourselves. We'll probably go for Prakith and Kampe as the Imperial territory, most interfering with our own borders, and columnists. But there's also the inactive Corellians who will try to take out pretty early, and we have a couple hut planets around. So there's actual hut space, then they have Genon over here. So that is what we're going to be focusing on. After that, we have the CSA and the rest of the Empire, our true nemesis. But let's take a look at what our government setup looks like. We have Etana Bat, Garn Baliblis, Akbar, and Arena Bell right now. We have an open ground slot for a ground officer. So we have Lando and Aaron Kraken right now, and we have Silgal and Mara Jade for our Jedi at the moment. We're probably gonna leave Silgal and Mara Jade and Luke as our Jedi, but we'll get a local government building on top of that. Silgal is in with some some dreadnoughts right now. I'm gonna drop them all, maybe to different parts of the galaxy. Let's leave Mara here right now. Luke and Silgal, you can go stealth your way into the main parts. If I was actually good at using my mouse.
I'll be there.
Before we do anything else, though, let's get Guardian Squadron back in action. I'll spend some money on that. And where's Kuat? So at Kuat, I think we're gonna get a Nebula. I think we have nearly enough money for a Nebula. Now I'm sad, because I got Horton Song, but I have no Nebula. Oh, we're good. We're good. Okay, we also have the research for Viscounts and AAC 3s. We'll save up some money for that. Okay, I wanted the Nebula. There we go. So, Leia, you don't want to be in this fleet. I probably don't need a Bat and Garn Beliblis together. I'm going to use a Bat for that. Beliblis, you're going to go get a new fleet from somewhere else. And I might need to put Areta Bell together, because we want to get into Prakith as soon as we can. Because Prakith will make perfect.
Constructing unit.
I'm going to use AACs a lot, because I love AACs. That's the secret to happiness in Star Wars, is using AACs. But we should be good to go into Prakith right now. Like, Prakith should be easier than Kampe, but I'm not sure how long we want to take on that, because there's going to be some Duskin League attacks in the near future, I think. Let's open up with our first battle here and fight some dark side stuff. Alright, hopefully I don't make the Empire too mad by attacking them early. But let's put in... They have just a regular ISD there, so we'll have Aretta Bell back here. We'll have VSD2, CR90. This is Ascension. Then Banana Stand. What do you have? Ilor, you have your Interdictor. So I'm not going to put that in yet. Alright. I think we should be able to do this without any losses. I have some fighters that'll be able to... It's just an ISD. It's just the one ISD. And there are the bigger groups of gunships now, I believe. I think this was from after that build. So using the... using the same kind of setup that we're moving to with some of the ground units. So if you want to use gunships, you only have one unit to drag in, and you can get a more reasonable number out of them. We wanted to have the granularity, that's why we didn't do that for a long time, but then it was just people weren't going to want to use them. So to solve some of the RSI for that, you can now just bring them in that way. Let's send them in. And it follows ground company rules as well, so majority knocked out will mean destruction. Let's see, we can start moving up on that. K-Wings, you are supposed to be the key here. And X-Wings, you can go in. There's more K-Wings. Slam! And Y-Wings. Alright. I don't know why I'm afraid of this battle. It should be... I think that it's gonna be fine. So you guys are gonna be better for maybe taking out their gunships. Where's my... I don't have a Nebula, but... Endurance class at your disposal, I have an Endurance. There. Perfect. There's one on me. Awaiting orders. Blast their way. Okay, you can just turn on your power to shields. And I think with all the bombers that are about to be nailing this, that's gonna be gone pretty fast. Gunships, get the fighters and gunships that are coming for us. And I don't like how much heat you're taking, but I think... Yeah, there's only 1 or 2 squadrons of bombers in there for them, so I think we're good. Alright, so now we'll see what the H-Wings want to do on their own. Oh, we don't get to see that. Oh, there. Was that so hard? Focusing on some ships? Nice ISD destruction. Like, they'll be able to build some more in the core as long as they have camp, but our goal for the summer is making sure they don't have camp. We're going the anti-Buffy strategy, which is very camp. Okay, where's the most dangerous stuff? I think it's still... We want you guys going after the other gunships. Get rid of that. So the other benefit with this is that all those gunships are also one object on the galactic level, which does help with performance as well. So there's plenty of reasons to be happy for both that and for similar application of object reduction on the galactic level through ground stuff. Because the way the game tracks like ground companies on the galactic level, every single unit's getting tracked. That's a big source of lag, where the AI has to analyze all that. The game has to keep track of all those companies, and so now that shouldn't be a problem to the same degree. It's been a few years in the making with that. We used to just have like the one like squad that would spawn out the rest of your squads, and now this we've moved to a kind of a scripted system that's similar to how we handle the fighters, like fighter complements for ships. So those gunships are all going to explode. Mine are all fine. I don't need to replace them. Kind of surprised that none of ours died. But let's get over there. Hopefully this will help people appreciate just how much they can get out of gunships when they have a reasonable number of them. Like, you don't just want one and then think you're done with it. But if you have a lot, then they will do a lot for you. Thank you, Officer Nasty, for subscribing for 3 months on Twitch. Very appreciated. But with this campaign starting, with the Zinj campaign getting to the later days, we'll still be doing the Tuesday and Friday streams, where for now Tuesdays will be the Zinj campaign, Fridays will be the New Republic campaign, and then once the Zinj campaign is done, it'll be New Republic all the way down. Okay, we'll see if we get Inclid. No, they're fine. We should be fine getting into the Golan 3 here. I don't think it'll hurt anything. Not hurting nobody. Where are the other DP-20s though?
Gunboat here, sir. Concentrate all fire. Advance.
Probably want this one to get out.
Weapons on. Targeting systems active.
Yeah, that's probably gonna die for the tracking. Thought I had the CR-90s and Nebulon Bs closer, so they'd be able to projectile block that, but I didn't really put any effort into getting them closer, so is what it is. I think I might get some of these little guys to go for their Crusaders. You can get some power to shields on, because you are about to have some hull damage going for you, some similar proton torpedo problems. I might move this group a bit further over so they can intercept some more Montillions for you. If I move you to the other side so you're not getting hit by the Golan 2 as well, that'll probably be enough. Alright, just stay in front, and then Abat, you can go after the Golan 2. How are you looking? Your shields are nearly down. I'm going to move you a bit farther away then, because that's mostly... That's not how that works. How... I hate my phone. There.
Attack formation.
I figured out how the notification volume works. We're supposed to be getting someone to come do gas work on our house, but like, they came to do a quote yesterday, and then they said they may or may not be able to come to do it today, and they may or may not text me about it beforehand. I was like, okay, great. I have no idea if I'm waiting for you right now. That's... It's progress. That's the Golan 1's down, or Golan 2's down.
I can't see him.
Golan 3 is also fully down. You can have all of your shields back. It's not very useful because you're not going to be in the rest of this battle. But you can have them. And then we are ready.
Ready for action.
For action. That's a good point. We are ready for action. I didn't specify what we were ready for. It was action.
We are victorious.
Say that I may or may not pay them. I mean, there's only so antagonistic you want to be with someone who's handling gas in your house. Where do we want to get some other stuff? So Balmora, you can maybe do some other shipyarding for us. Well, we have Leia over here, so I may as well take advantage of Coruscant. Let's get agaves. Let's get 5 agaves. And Leia, get over to actual Coruscant and get warriors. All 3 warriors. They can come out to play, yay. That should be more than enough ground stuff. Kane Somos and Taniel have been defeated. Greater Maldrude was on Rivester, maybe? Maybe. I think they were. I'd kind of like these. Yeah, I'm gonna pull these over so we have at least a little bit of a chonkier thing to work with. You guys are gonna go join Bel Iblis's fleet. You're gonna join this fleet, which I will pull. I'll pull Bel out of.
That's your command.
Nebula class.
All right, there's the Nebula.
At your command.
Vehicle in production.
So I'll get
Unit
one of these at each planet. What are the C99s?
unit.
How about some
Because we'll be able to split those into another fleet as well.
moving out?
Get
Enemy
over
fleet
to
on
Bel.
approaching.
Get
Unit
that.
in production.
Where are you going? Cron Drift? Do I care? Like, functionally? Not really. Although it is connecting to... Hold on.
We're on the move.
That'll be... Oh, that'll be Huts. Never mind. I wasn't sure who that would be. It will be Huts. There will be Huts. One of the things that I could do is reposition one of the admirals onto Mon Calamari, but I think I'm gonna unlock the AAC-3 first. That'll be job number 1 here. And
Vehicle in
we'll get,
production.
not
Unit
you,
cancelled. Vehicle in
Sashins.
production. Mission log
There, I don't need
updated.
to move left. And we can also get the Mon Mothma Star Destroyer researched. So I think I'm gonna, maybe I will get Vicky Shesh as our next boss. But
Tactical
nope.
battle
Okay,
imminent.
hello. How much do you have right now, Huts? You have not much. I'm not gonna try to defend that.
System lost.
Not like morally. I'm going to send Luke in here.
Invasion commencing.
Okay. So we can pretty quickly go from Prakith to camp, and then it'll be much easier to hold our border. But I'm gonna focus on taking out the Corellian planets first. So we'll take this area, then we'll take the Corellians out, and
Maximum
after
unit
that,
capacity.
we will we'll focus on the Empire. We'll possibly turn on Cruel at that point. I don't want to do it super early while we're focusing in other places, and then they're gonna build up and be a huge problem. But I think we're gonna go for Cruel at some point. We haven't had a nice little Cruel playthrough in a while. Okay, Silgal, you're gonna get some transportation,
Let me help you.
and
Maximum unit capacity.
these guys are gonna come through that way. Well, you guys can't go on the... No, you can go on the stairs. You can go on the stairs. Don't worry about that. No, you can't go on the stairs. You can't go on the stairs. Okay, Silgal, get in an airship. Luke,
Commander Skywalker
go
reporting.
wipe them out. Be a little bit faster about it.
With me. I'll be there.
Just a little bit faster about it. There's a lot of them in that party, but
Where
there,
you need
you've ended the party.
I understand.
So get more of you up here. Silgal, I'm gonna send you to the south there, and you guys have got to go all the way north here.
Awaiting your signal.
Don't like the bikes.
Copy.
And you guys have got to come up there and help him.
What's the mission?
There. So we should get this this landing zone, which will be good for another frontal assault. But on this one, we're gonna have Silgal taken to the south, take there. Really, I should be doing this the opposite way, where Luke is on his own because he's got stealth, and then Silgal's with everyone else because she's got healing. But
Skywalker reporting.
it's the... I don't know. All these soldiers and tanks are just kind of racist, maybe.
Transmit the order.
Where are we headed, sir? Course plotted.
That might be bad for me to accuse my troops of when I'm trying to lead them.
We've
But
secured
We will fight
a build
if we
pad.
must. Where am I needed? Will do.
I don't think they have all that much for us to worry about here.
Maximum unit
There, we have
capacity.
other troops with you now. Luke, have I lost track of you? I have not.
Yes. They won't see anything. I'm with you.
Alright.
Give me a target.
Destroyed.
This I don't love. Let's get you all back out of there. And while they're distracted with us over here, we're going to take out their entire base.
I'm here. Let me help you.
Destroyed.
So that'll be some T4s down.
I'm on it.
But you guys get back.
Ready.
And
Yes, Commander.
We've secured.
get that. Doesn't really do us anything or do us any good to destroy
Available.
Skywalker reporting.
an AT-AT when there's just going to be another AT-AT coming in if we kill it.
We've lost a build
Where
path.
do you need?
So let's wait for them all to get in here. Let's get this. That won't be a problem.
What would you require?
And yeah, don't let it get away.
Support ready. Standing by.
Where is Silgal? Did she make it all the way in? She did.
Do what we can.
We've
Alright.
secured
Will that hit
a build
both?
path.
No, it didn't. Oh well.
We've lost
Okay,
a
but
build
now that we have that done, everyone who's not Silgal can go over here.
destroyed.
Silgal, you are gonna stay. Nope, sorry, nope. There you go. Oh, it's my beautiful flanking maneuver was actually not necessary. Okay, well, destroy the turret then.
Don't underestimate me.
Ready to help. Confirmed.
The whole "don't underestimate me" thing sounds like
Skywalker
a lot of
reporting.
pride. It doesn't sound like it's something the Jedi should really be okay
We've
with.
secured
Transmit
a
the
build
order.
Where's the
path.
next one? Oh, it's
Understood.
just you two?
The
You're gone.
enemy has been
You're done.
defeated.
It's Ogre. Gone.
System control achieved.
Okay, so we
Beginning construction.
probably want to get hypervelocity guns on all these or ion cannons, not
Construction.
hypervelocity guns. I'm sorry.
Beginning construction.
Because if they're the potential ways out, the Evethans can take, that would be scary. But the Greater Maldrude retreated to Pesitin from Rivester, so we know where they are at least. That is a decent. You know what, Garm? Do you want that fleet? I think you want that fleet, Garm. There he is.
Adjusting course.
It's Nilspar.
We're setting course, sir.
It's coming for us.
Need something?
Is this fleet good enough to go to camp?
We're heading there
I don't
now.
think so. I might need
Need something?
that for it. You know what? Bell, I know I just took you out of this. You're coming back in with the
Right away.
with your assistant Nebula Star Destroyer.
Sasheen Cruiser
Where's
reporting.
that put them? I probably shouldn't do this before scouting,
Beginning construction.
but I am gonna be a little risky like that.
Incoming!
Okay, get in there.
Tactical battle.
Oh, hi.
imminent.
Well, it's a level 4. We have a shipyard, right? No. We don't. Battle dragons plus... no. No? No. No! Well, I don't have that much control over what's going to happen with this, because it is just a stationary station.
There they are.
We'll see what target selection and, I don't know, some fighters does for us. Do for us.
Roger that. Standing by.
Okay, can the fighters maybe lure them away?
Roger that. Underway.
One
Watch
squadron
for
of
enemy
bombers?
fighters. We're
Go around the
running blind in
back.
this nebula. I get no reading.
Because if the pulsar is far enough back that the Y-wings can get in, then that can do something. But
We're
it looks like they're
running
not
blind
going to
in
be
this nebula.
alone.
I should be there any moment now.
So, well, let's see if we can
Primary
destroy
target
some
acquired.
Space station under attack.
Locked on.
Novas.
Y-wing here.
Okay, so that
Flight system
plan
engaged.
not
Ready to- way
the
to warm up.
greatest.
Moving into position. Station ready. Open
So we just
fire.
let their bombers do whatever they want for a while now.
Locking on
But
target.
if I was gonna be able to destroy the pulsar on that, it would have been worth it. I just
Primary
wasn't because it was too
target
close to battle
acquired.
dragons.
Locked on.
So fine,
Open fire.
kill the Novas.
Awaiting orders. Form up.
You've got the two Stellas on you.
Torpedoes
Here, if the
armed.
fighters are going
Copy.
forward,
Moving out. Ready to fire.
do have our CR90s on that.
Orbital command available. Locking on target. Target locked.
I only have $100 to spend on station repairs. 100 credits, space
Primary
dollars,
target acquired.
not regular dollars.
Locked on. Open fire.
The battle dragons have powered weapons on, but that just means they're.
Receiving message.
Repairing.
It's
Decoding
oh, my money's
transmission.
gone.
Target locked. Awaiting orders. Ready for action.
Yeah. Okay.
We have been defeated.
Oh well. We'll have to deal with the Hapans before the Empire. Maybe even before the Corellians. I think that might make sense, because we're surrounding them. They only have us to go after. But we can also just loop up from camp. So let's get to camp. We'll kill ourselves a Dala. Not kill ourselves. That would be not conducive to whatever it is we're trying to do.
The enemy is approaching.
Okay.
We're on our way.
But in Spirit of Sana, we have some other sort of capital ships. Oh, the infantry have to come in. That's crucial. Bat, you
Location
coming?
confirmed.
No, Bell and a Bat, come on.
Full speed.
Coming around. Right away.
We have Harder Cell, we have Mad Max Rebo, we have a Sentry in the
Let's
making,
move out.
we have Space Fruit, we have Cajun Hagen,
Let's go.
we have Tequila Time, Banana Stand. I suppose for the
Confirmed.
missile blocking they can come in.
Command received. Right away.
Did I say you could leave is in,
Wake us a blast.
Ascension is in,
Positioning.
We're heading there now.
You're Not Going Anywhere is in, and Animus Ruminati is in. Okay. We're all just looking at each other. They have the shipyard garrisons.
Endurance class at your disposal.
This would be much nicer with an MC-90, but
Copy.
I think our fighter power works for this. We can get to Dala, that would be great. Because she is what I'm afraid of right now. 'Cause what's our command here? There's a 5. And okay, so the 2 is good.
On station.
But I think we'll be a bit below them for damage because of aggressive and reckless.
I copy. On my way.
I think you're probably going to want to go up front
Give the word.
just for power to shields. You are going to be our long distance damage here. And okay, if they're going to come up
At your disposal, sir.
at all,
Awaiting order.
that works for me. Okay, so let's move you up there.
Reporting.
K-Wings, that's going to go for you, Dala, if you're going to come up.
Cruiser here.
These guys can go for that fighter cloud.
You calling for me,
X-Wings,
sir? It's as good as gone.
escort the K-Wings,
Yes, sir.
and Y-Wings also got to go for Dala.
Nebula class reporting in.
Can I get actually all of you to go for those heavier bombers, please? Alright, let's get power to shields up and see if that's gonna negate this first round of bombs.
That's it. Scratch one. I've got my approach vector.
I'll try and draw their fire.
This is probably not the best way to win the battle by looking in
Endurance on
Try and draw
station.
their fire. Get him off me.
cinematic mode.
That's it. Scratch one.
But I gotta get fuel for the hollow reels. Everyone's asking what era I started in. I started in era 7, so we're at the end already.
Maneuver.
It's been a long road here,
I've got my approach vector.
but now
Commencing attack.
we're in the end game.
Disabled. Frigate standing by. Roger that.
Right, there's... You survived that initial rush of bombers.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get the K-Wings over
I've lost engine 2.
to the one VSD, and the Y-Wings can go for the other.
Roger that. Engage.
And I think
Warm up. Roger that.
our gunships can go in for some anti-fighter right now. Same with the A-Wings.
Need help?
We're nearly done with Dalla's
Form up.
Form up.
life.
Take out their guns. Heavy cruisers.
Okay, you guys can start grouping on the other stuff. You, Spirit of Sauna,
Beginning our engagement.
are finishing her off.
Focusing fire.
No, she's getting away.
Commencing attack.
All forces protect my shuttle. We'll regroup to fight another day. Dalla has escaped the battle.
Open fire.
Very rude.
Beginning our engagement.
We're drawing their fire. We're too close.
Focusing fire. Endurance class at
All
your
right,
disposal.
get those.
We're in attack position. Awaiting orders. Enemies
We'll get her
in
next
range.
time.
Target those lasers. That's got
I think I'm gonna use the missile shields,
Destroy the shield
but
generator.
you are gonna go for that guy now.
Copy.
Like, I put a lot of these little ones in fairly close, but we can
Y-wing
start moving them out.
operating.
I think I can move up a little bit more too. There you go.
Yes.
Just need to make sure these missiles are gone.
Commencing attack.
Probably lost a few of the little guys.
Heavy cruisers.
Right, okay, you're surviving.
Copy.
Okay, let's make sure
Roger 6.
all these bombers are down. You guys stay there.
Reporting. Headed your direction. Watcher 6.
I'm on them.
Start us
Take you back on Hoth. Glad you enjoy them.
Nebula class on standby. Commencing attack. Attack their engines.
All right.
Open fire.
That's all of the shippy ships, but the stationy ships are still going. Okay, you need to move a little bit farther back. Do I have a tender over here?
Copy.
Okay, you're gonna come over, or you know what? You guys stop. You guys are gonna come into this, and you're just gonna make your way over there.
Yes, sir.
I don't need to.
Anything to help, sir.
I'm in range.
Don't need to move the tender all over the place when I can move the other stuff to the tender.
Yes, Admiral.
Hold on.
Destroy the engines. Beginning our engagement.
Got one.
Endurance class.
All right.
Full throttle.
So we'll let this all kind of do what it all wants. While we regroup some of that before we go in on the station.
Agreed to.
Nebula
Full
class
throttle.
reporting in.
And I'll
Awaiting
cancel your ability.
Gravity well
Oops,
generators
that one.
online.
Endurance on station. You go. Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders. Yes, sir.
Okay, let's stop this on this side. And I think I'm gonna come at the station from over here. I'm gonna take advantage of that arc.
Orders, sir. Yes, Commander. Waiting orders. Fire at
Kill
will.
them bombers.
Ready. Right away.
Still a few of the bombers that are left on this.
Engage.
I don't like that that is in range of the station right now. Let's
We're inbound.
make sure you are out of there,
Telemetry received.
because you're 95% of our damage.
Try not to let one of these stay all dry.
That's not anywhere near true.
Y-wing standing by.
You are some of our damage. Yeah, I
Nebula
think
class
that
on
put it out of
standby.
range.
Awaiting orders. Engage.
So
Responding.
get over there. And all these fighters can start going for the Valadusia.
Endurance on station.
I think we're
Speed.
Heading out.
nearly in position to start the run in.
Engage.
I copy.
I think I'm just gonna get
Your orders?
all the fighters and bombers to go for it.
Ready for command, sir.
Yes, sir.
Interdictive field engaged.
Get those out.
With haste. We're heading there now. Yes, Admiral.
I
Back.
copy.
You have some powder weapons we can
Give
use.
the word. Nebula class.
Attack
reporting
formation.
I can't see him.
Endurance class at your disposal,
Ready.
sir.
Alright, you guys can
Move to attack.
go be some blockages.
Let's do some damage.
And do I have any other bombers? Just the K-Wings here. There's
Speed.
a little school of Crusader fish over there. Loxham's asking, are all the New Republic Star Destroyers glass cannons, or do they feel that way with the Mon Calamaris being tanks? Basically, like the
Yes,
nebulas are really high damage. You don't want to put them in the front lines
beginning our engagement.
in the same way that you do with like
I'm losing power.
an MC90, say. But like endurances are fairly beefy relative
Need
to
help.
the actual pop cap. They're not like
We're drawing our fire. The missile launchers.
endurances and nebulas aren't going to fall apart if you look at them.
Nebula class.
Like the shields of the nebula are quite good,
Endurance
but
on station.
they're not at their best if they're frontline ships. You just want to make sure you're always getting damage out of them, compared to like a lot of the nebula or a lot of the Mon Calamari ships, where they can pop on power to shields if they're in danger.
Target's coming in fast.
Awaiting instructions. Reporting in.
Attack. Standing by.
You finish off through these guys. That'll maybe save us some. Oh, get out of there.
Moving out.
Okay, stop. Where's that
Endurance class at your
tender?
disposal, sir. Awaiting orders.
Get over here.
Calamari frigate here.
Need to make sure they're all in.
Yes, sir.
Want you to get up there too.
Look out. Endurance on station.
Everyone get your stuff on. Okay, power to weapons on those.
Word. Fire at
Guys,
will.
get up.
Yes, sir.
You're still pumping out the damage. It's very good.
Countering resistance.
You're dead.
Form up.
Endurance class at your disposal, sir.
You can put shields on.
I got my prospector.
You need to turn around.
Awaiting orders. Rotor class frigate reporting. Captain here. Yes, sir.
One of these is probably better off moving over a little bit.
Loosen up.
With haste.
Ready. Ready for
Target's
command.
coming in fast. Try not to let one of your tail.
Now you go on.
Endurance on
They don't really have much that's kind of getting in there, but just to give me the peace of mind.
Give the word. Best possible speed.
Copy.
Cruiser. Roger that.
Feel like I'm asking for trouble leaving you there, but where's the...
Disposal, sir.
Oh, did they kill my tender? They did.
Form up.
Alright, get out of there then.
Cruiser responding.
I've lost engine
Although we
power.
do have the
Need help.
shields down now, so it'll be pretty quick going through,
Endurance
or
on station.
reducing their DPS now.
I've got them in my sights.
So that's a lot of the turbo lasers down. You're actually going to get out,
Awaiting orders.
and the rest of you can start getting up.
Endurance class.
But I think most of them survived. Yeah, we lost maybe
Maximum
maybe 25 up.
Ready to
Waiting
command.
your orders.
We'll be going for the Hapens before we get
Disable those
into
missile launchers.
camp on the ground here.
Blast my stabilizer. The missile launchers are the primary target.
Weapons
Loosen up.
charged. Awaiting orders.
Good. I can't maneuver.
Copy.
Yeah, you guys just stay back because you're in danger of death.
Gunship reporting.
We'll have to go for the Golan soon too. Don't worry about ion cannons right now with
Give the word. Fire at will.
Coming around to that.
the nature of what we're
Laser
fighting.
banks are your primary target. We're starting our attack run.
Ready. All
So
craft.
we will need to take out the shipyard. We've got the station mostly gone,
Battery
and we can
online.
start getting over to the Golan 3.
Endurance on station.
Here, everyone just go for the Golan 3 then. Except for you.
Calamari cruiser here.
I need help. Ah!
Nebula class reporting in.
That's mostly gone. You get out there.
Calamari cruiser
Your shields are back. Okay, you guys are just putting on a fun light show, so you can stop.
Ready.
Power to
Holding fire for
weapons.
maximum effect.
command.
Don't need power to shields on you.
Yes, sir.
They all kind of got in here faster than I thought, so I do need to put something on that. Right.
Take out their guns.
So there's our other core shipyard taken. Corellia is still out there, but at least like Corellia is not going to be attacking us. It's the Hapans and the potentially the Yavithans that are going to be the shorter term problems,
Try not to let one on your tail.
and then the Empire that's the long term problem.
Awaiting orders.
Form up.
So
At your command. Navigating.
yeah, so we'll have to move this fleet pretty much immediately to the planet the Hapans attacked before we can invade here. But they don't have a hypervelocity gun, so we can move stuff. Oh no, the infantry died. Tequila Time went down, Cajun Hagen went down, Harder Cell, Mad Max Rebo, Road Warrior down as well. Alright, so you guys get straight up there.
I'm
I think the Pathfinder's still alive.
Construction
Alright, we
complete.
have more
Tactical
fleet access down here, stuff that's been cut off. Backman Hoth's asking, what's new with the mods? I kind of did a bit of an overview of what 0.5 is working on with the Hapans and Empire of the Hand, but there's a lot of organizational stuff that happens as well.
Coming about.
So
Engage. Best possible speed.
those two factions are kind of where a lot of the new content will be.
Moving into position.
Right away.
On my way.
With haste.
Vector.
But so like, don't expect a slew of
Copy. Shield.
new units for other factions in this release.
Lock weapons and fire.
Alright, we need to really concentrate on it. Oh wait, the tender was still in there, unless I just had an extra one.
On the move. We're heading there now.
Setting course. Moving out.
Jumping to coordinates.
Copy.
Awaiting orders.
Alright,
Weapons. Clear the
should be able
skies.
to plow through these guys pretty fast now.
Locking on.
Fire
They had
at will.
power to weapons on, so they were
Reporting.
getting a lot out of that, but power to weapons is down now. Their shields are down on that.
Fire.
All their hull damage was coming from
We've lost the primary.
the
Strip those shields.
coming from the battle dragons. So
Knock out those weapons.
very sad.
Fire at will. Open fire. Lock weapons and fire. Engage.
I think some of the cleanup messed up the interdiction detection there.
Target their propulsion system.
Open
Clip
fire.
their wings.
Enemy sighted.
Sky saying, what's that Corey total? Overhaul the Imperial roster. So
Clear the skies.
every release we have a meeting,
Enemy has been defeated.
at least one. We're going to start doing it every 3 months rather than doing it per release, where we talk about just generally what are we going to work on, and almost as importantly, what are we not going to work on. And for the last few releases, basically since the Warlord update, the firmly in the category of what we're not going to work on has been the Imperials. And then every time, at least once a day, there's a new discussion of what Imperial stuff, what legitimacy stuff is gonna change, and it's not great.
Enemy units
I still
sighted.
code the ships in as unique objects, right? Yeah, for the patron units, they're all coded in as unique objects. I just have a script that handles it where, like, when I build the regular unit, it just swaps it in for the patron unit. So at least the UI isn't as clogged.
Orders.
Alright, so we're going to stop them,
Well generated.
and then we get to
We
auto resolve.
are
They're all gone.
victorious.
Well, I thought I had Ilor in that fight as well. Which should be, unless she was removed from, or just isn't on the list of interdictors. Maybe I didn't have her in at that point.
Construction complete.
I think I did, though.
Beginning construction.
Prakith, we do want the hypervelocity gun. We have our shield on Coruscant, which is a little off-center for the object there. But I think we're more than good to get into camp here.
Invasion commencing.
Like someday there will be a phase 2 of legitimacy work to kind of restructure some of it, but like generally people enjoy the mechanic, which is good enough for a first step at least. So
Destination set.
Moving along.
for factions that have nothing, like the Empire of the Hand, or factions where the core mechanic needs to be reworked a bit, like the Hapans, that's makes more sense to work on that kind of stuff.
Acknowledged. Armed and ready.
Ready to assist.
Let's load up with the AACs.
Adjusting navigator. Send reinforcements.
There was an AT-AT here, maybe?
I can cover you.
Think?
We'll clear the way for you.
What was there?
Yes.
Alright, Luke,
As
go
easy as
and
bullseyeing womp rats.
slice them. Silgal,
Reporting in.
you have once again taken first-class airfare.
What are your orders?
Okay, Silgal can capture that while the Gallifreys can
As you wish.
go and kill those infantry. And then we
with
can
you.
loop around the base with the other stuff. There's so
At your command.
this map really needs some
Where am I needed?
edits to the layout, because there's just so much that makes you go around. Like you start here, you have to go around in long canyons to places. That just kind of extends the travel times,
Start your back.
which is typically be avoided.
Heading out, sir.
Maximum unit capacity.
Gripe, I'm glad you're on our side.
Awaiting your instructions.
Along with having some of the canyons blocking out
Into that target.
vision.
Here now.
Stay close to me.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's get all those turrets.
Can we aid you?
Just like shooting womp rats.
Unit destroyed.
And okay, is that's an AT-AT? I think I'm just gonna
We've secured a
Copy, Empire.
unit destroyed.
yeah. You guys get around there.
T2B over.
We've
Yes,
lost
Commander.
a build pad.
Should have that.
Right away.
You guys can go get that one. Well, it's not about making the different areas more interesting. It's whether or not
I copy.
some of the areas need to exist or need to take as long to get to.
Providing backup.
Just paint me a
We've
bullseye.
secured a build pad.
Viva la resistance!
There's like one of the problems you can run into with ground battles, one of the things that a lot of the map design has been trying to avoid for the last several years, is making sure you're not emphasizing downtime or inability to respond in different areas of the map. It's not just about like, oh, do I need a reason to come up and get this capturable over here? Like, do we need another spur so you can get a capturable?
Bombing run
It's about
available. Bombers
making sure they're more engaging areas, like making sure the transition between the areas is more engaging. Like there's a strategic reason that getting from point A to point B should take that long, rather than just trying to
destroyed.
add the most playtime on a particular invasion of a planet, because that's how you end up getting back into people auto-resolving ground battles.
We're ready.
There was still that AA turret over there. This should survive.
For the rebellion! Take them down!
We're right behind you.
We've lost
How can
a
I
build
help you?
pad.
I'm going.
So I ended up not really using them too much.
Fight if we must. There's the enemy. Where am I needed? Awaiting your instructions. Attacking.
On the turret! Attack! Wide open!
Alright, that should be most of the stuff here.
T2B, copy.
Let's see if we can find where that other infantry is, or whatever else is around here.
On it, sir. I've
Okay,
got him in
there it
my
is.
sight.
Skywalker here. As easy as bullseyeing womp rats.
We got the
I am a Jedi. Your overconfidence is weak.
map reveal. Okay, got him.
Planetary control achieved. Building under construction.
Alright, so we've got Prakith in camp. We fought off a Hapan attack. I think that's a good place to leave our first episode here. We're going to keep going on Twitch, but for those of you watching on YouTube, hope you're enjoying the start of the series, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.